Hello everyone, welcome to this new topic in this PYQ series. So we'll be beginning with this topic of syllogism. A very important topic. Every year you get at least 1 to 2 questions of this topic. Hence, it should be done quite comprehensively through the PYQs. What is the basic requirement for this? Sets, Venn diagrams, and the language of the question, which is important to solve all problems of syllogism. You should be very clear with how to draw the Venn diagrams. No need to go by the language method. You can go by the Venn diagram method. Let us begin with question number 1. Consider the following 3 statements. Only students can participate in the race. What does that mean? It can be 2 sets, students and race. Only students can participate in the race. That means this will be the student and this has to be the race, because there can be a student who won't participate in the race. This will be this fellow here who is a student who won't participate in the race, and you can clearly see all those who are participating in the race are students. Now the next set is some participants in the race are girls. That means there would be another set here who are girls. Now these fellows who are in intersection with girls as well as race, these girls participate in the race. Now the next set will be all girls participating in the race are invited for coaching. Now this set, the intersection, they are invited for coaching. I hope it is clear, very clear. Got it? So this diagram must be very clear. Okay, you need not make any assumption from your end. What you have to do is you have to write it down what it is provided, right? Now reading which one of the following conclusions can be drawn from the above statements. The first one is all participants in the race are invited for coaching. Is it true? All participants in the race. Now if you place a fellow here who is participating in the race, who is a student, but it is not invited for a coaching because the fellow is a boy. Got it? So this is wrong. All students are invited for coaching. Is it so? No. Because this fellow here or this fellow itself here is a student, but it is not invited for coaching. This is also wrong. All participants in the race are students. It is pretty clear from the very first statement itself, because R is a subset of S. R has to be a subset of S. Got it? So all participants in the race are students. So you can clearly see this whole circle, this whole vein lies within S. Hence, this statement is correct. So C is the correct option. Got it? Let us proceed to the next problem, that is question number 2. Each of the following 2 items consist of 4 statements. That is question number 10 and question number 11. Of these 4 statements, 2 cannot both be true. 2 statements cannot both be true, but both can be false. Study the statements carefully and identify the 2 that satisfy the above condition. Select the correct answer from the above code below each set of statements. Number 1. All animals are carnivorous. All animals are carnivorous. That means I will place carnivorous here and I will place all animals within. Can I now say that all animals are carnivorous? Yes. Got it? Had it been the other way, now how to know whether you have done it correct or not? After doing the diagram, read the statement again and see it from the diagram. Suppose without doing this diagram, in case what I did is I did this mistake where I did like this, animals are carnivorous. Yahi to galti hoga na? Now I'll ask this statement to myself, are all animals carnivorous? No, because if I place an animal here, sorry, this is a human, got it? Now if I place an animal here, human is also an animal. Okay, fine. So if I place an animal here, this animal is not a carnivorous. Got it? So I will eliminate this one. So this is wrong. So what I will do is I will make this diagram like this. All animals, this will be carnivorous. This will be animals. Got it? So all animals are carnivorous. Now coming to question number bit number 2. Some animals are not carnivorous. So this will be animals. This will be carnivorous. There is some animal here which is not carnivorous. Animals are not carnivorous. Animals are not carnivorous. This will be animal. This will be carnivorous. Animals are not carnivorous. Coming to question number 4, some animals are, bit number 4, some animals are carnivorous. Again, some animals are carnivorous. This will be some animals are carnivorous. This will be some animals are not carnivorous. The diagram remains the same. Okay, because these two statements are same. Got it? Now, reading which two statements? Let us take the first one, 1 and 3. Are these two statements true at the same time? No, because A is a subset of C here. A is not a subset here. It is a disjoint set. That means A doesn't intersect with C. So these two statements cannot be true at a time. Can they be false? Yes, they can be false. Because here A is within C, na? So this can be false. This won't match with this. Clear? So option A is your correct answer. Coming to question number 2 is the same question where trains and diesel engine question has been added in place of animals and carnivorous. Got it? The answer would be the same approach also. So answer would be C here, 1 and 3. You can check it yourself. Got it? Let us proceed to the next question. In order to be a teacher, one must be a graduate from college. So I'll do the diagram. This will be graduate. This will be the teacher. Can I say now? In order to be a teacher, one must be a graduate. Yes. But not necessarily all graduate has to be teacher. Got it? So teacher is a subset of graduate. All poets are poor. Now this is a different concept now. All poets, this will be all poets are poor. Now poor will be the larger set. This will be poor. Some mathematicians are poets. Now some mathematicians, this will be mathematicians are poets, right? No college graduate is poor. No college graduate is poor. Now you can see no college graduate is poor. They are disjoint set. Which one of the following is not a valid conclusion regarding the above argument? Some mathematicians are not teachers. Now, if we consider some mathematicians are not teachers, is it so? Let us check. Some mathematicians here are poets. Now, some poets are also poor, but no poor is a graduate. Now, since some mathematicians exist who are not graduate, that means they cannot be teacher. As simple as it is, because all graduates are teacher. No, all teachers are graduate, right? So if there exists some graduates, some mathematicians who are not graduates, that means those mathematicians cannot be teacher. Got it? So some mathematicians are not teachers. This will be true statement. Some mathematicians, some teachers are not mathematicians. Is it so? Teachers have to be graduates. Now we have shown that there exist some mathematicians who are not graduates. Here, some teachers are not mathematicians. This is not a valid conclusion. Clear? Because all teachers has to be graduates. Now, for some teachers are not mathematicians can be proven by using this two statement at a time. Clear? Or it can be proven by disproving or by showing that C and D are true. Teachers are not poor. Teachers are not poor. Is it so? Dekho, teachers are graduates. Graduates are not poor. So teachers are not poor. This is correct. This is also correct. Poets are not teachers. Now poets are poors. Poors cannot be graduates. All graduates are teachers. So poets cannot be teachers. This is also correct. That means B is wrong. Clear? Let us proceed to the next problem. That will be this one. Consider the following statements. All artists are whimsical. So this will be artist. All artists are whimsical. Some artists are drug addicts. Some artists are drug addicts. So that means the when will go like this. Some artists are drug addicts. These are drug addicts. Frustrated people are prone to become drug addicts. Frustrated people are prone to become drug addicts. These are frustrated people who are prone to become, because there exists some frustrated people who can be drug addicts, because there can be some frustrated people also who are not drug addicts, because the statement is frustrated people are prone to become drug addicts. Clear? Now from the above three statement it may be concluded that artists are frustrated. No, not necessarily, because the artist who is present here is not frustrated. So this is wrong. Some drug addicts are whimsical. Yes, because these are some drug addicts who are whimsical also. So B will be the correct choice. Got it? Let us proceed to the next problem. Examine the following statements. Only those who have a pair of binoculars can become the club members of the Bird Watchers Club. Binoculars, Bird Watchers Club, BWC. Got it? So those who possess a pair of binoculars, only those who have a pair of binoculars, these people are having a pair of binoculars. Out of those who have a pair of binoculars, out of them some can be the members of the Bird Watchers Club. Okay, if we do like this, BWC and B, it will be wrong, because there would be a person here. This will be the person, fellow person, who doesn't possess a binocular, cannot be a member of Bird Watchers Club. Got it? So the diagram is correct. This one, binocular and BWC. BWC is a subset of binocular. Some members of the Bird Watchers Club have camera. Some members of the Bird Watchers Club, okay, these are the some members of the Bird Watchers Club, they possess a camera. Those members who have cameras can take part in photo contest. Now there would be those members who are having camera can take part in photo contest. Got it? Because there can be someone who doesn't have a camera can also take part in photo contest. It hasn't said that all possessing camera can take part in a photo contest. So we cannot assume from our end. Got it? Now, all those who have a pair of binoculars, all those who have pair of binoculars are members of the Bird Watchers Club. Nahi, because this fellow here having a pair of binoculars cannot be a member of Bird Watchers Club. This is wrong. All members of the Bird Watchers Club have a pair of binoculars. Yes, all members of the Bird Watchers Club. This whole Bird Watchers Club circle is within binoculars. So this statement stands out to be correct, because all members of the Bird Watchers Club possess a binocular. Clear? Let us proceed to the next problem. Examine the following statements. None but students are members of the club. None but students are members of the club. So this will be the club. Students are members of the club. Some members of the club are married persons. Okay, some members of the club are married persons. All married persons are invited for the dance. All married persons are invited for the dance. Okay, this is the diagram. Now, which one of the following statements can be drawn from the above statement? All students are invited for the dance? No, this is wrong, because there would be a student here who is not invited for dance. All married students of the club are invited for the dance. Yes, because this matches with this statement itself. All married persons are invited for the dance. All married students are invited, because this is linked with this itself. Because you can see here, these people are married students who are invited for the dance. So the answer would be B, which is correct. Got it? Let us proceed to the next problem. The question here is, all X brand cars parked here are white. These are the cars parked, out of which these are the X brand. All X brand cars parked here. All X brand cars parked here. Okay. Are all X brand cars. No, I am considering those X brand cars which are parked here. Or else I could have made like this, considering all the X brand cars which are not parked here also. But that won't suffice. That is not required here also. Because we have to take only those cars which are parked here. Now this is cars which are parked here. Only parked cars. Out of which those cars of X brand which are parked here are these. Now these X brand cars which are parked here are white in color. So these are the parks. These are the cars of X brand which are white in color. Outside that, all those X brand, all those cars which are not white are not X brand cars. Some of them have radial tires. So what will happen? Some of them have radial tires. This will be the radial tires, because it has said some of them have radial tires. So can I consider these as radial tires? So what does this mean? This means all X brand white radial tire cars which are parked here. This dotted ka meaning kya hai? All X brand, because we are in the X brand, which are radial, which are also white, and those are parked. Clear? Some of them have radial tires. We have done this. All X brand cars manufactured after 1986 have radial tires. All X brand cars manufactured after 1986. Now these are manufactured after 1986. Now these are the X brand cars which are manufactured before 1986. All cars are not X brand. This we know, all cars are not X brand. Which one of the following conclusion can be drawn from the above statement? Only white cars are parked here. No, this is wrong because this car here, which is not white, is also parked here. So this is wrong. Some white X brand cars, okay, with radial tires are parked here. Yes, this is the statement. Some white X brand radial tires are parked here. So this will be the correct statement. B is the correct answer. Got it? Okay, so we come to an end to this series of today's lecture, not of this series, of today's lecture itself. Now we'll see you again in the next lesson. Till then, have a great day. Bye bye. Take care, everyone.